Hello, let's get serious but not too much, because today's topic will be a top 5 on Aozaki Aoko, the star of the new DLC for Multi-Blood type Lumina. While Aoko is popular among the players, I think not a lot of people overall know much about her, so since I absolutely love her too, and I actually read all the material she's initially from, including all of Mahoyo, since the French translation is complete, I figure I'd make a dumb top 5 highlighting my favorite Aoko moments. So let's get into it. But before starting, spoiler warning for Fate Extra, the original Tsukihime, and major spoilers for Maotsukai no Yoru. Do not watch this video if you want to read it yourself. Let's start slowly with the special cameo. Aoko appears in Fate Extra alongside her sister Toko and acts as an NPC who you talk to in order to upgrade your skills. To be honest, I haven't played this game and she plays a very minor role here, but I think her being here is actually very cool. First, because Aoko doesn't actually have that much appearances in the Fate part of the Nazuverse, contrary to her sister Toko, but also because it gave us a whole new Aoko outfit. And seeing my girl wearing Converse is filling me with joy. And by extension, all of her victory quotes in those games. Both her Cadenza and Akresoget endings are pretty much similar and depict Aoko being done with her mission around Misaki Town. What I find interesting is, to this day, it's the only way to get a glimpse of Tsukihime adult Aoko's personality and behavior outside of her short appearances in the original visual novel. Seeing how Aoko would act if she was actively helping around is a treat, and I hope her story in Type Lumina will bring some kind of similar material. Well, kinda. It was actually Flat Snark, the ploy kick show disguised as the moon. A ploy is basically a powerful magic familiar originating from fairy tales and used by Alice Kuonji. Flat Snark is one of the great three ploy, aka the most insanely powerful ones, and this one has reality warping abilities. So picture this, Aoko finally found the true form of the ploy, gets a spell ready to destroy it. She's already weakened and thinks she only have one chance left to destroy it. She shoots her shot and the MF parries it by summoning a freaking giant ice meteorite that is now threatening to fall on Aoko and the whole area surrounding her, destroying everything it will touch. Unwilling and unable to use her true magic to get out of the situation, she can only count on herself, pushing her body to its limit in order to make one more laser shooting beam. She lets the spells out and she don't miss. Winning the fight and destroying Flat Snark forever. Assuredly one of my favorite moments in the VN. Those are the legendary scenes that defined Aoko's character for the longest time with Tsukihime's release in the year 2000. Indeed, Aoko only appeared in Multi-Blood with Cadenza in 2007 and will only be fully fleshed out in a VN in 2012 with a younger version of herself in Mahoyo. In Prologue, Aoko appears out of nowhere and talks to a very young Shiki, taking the role of a mentor of some sort for him, giving him his recognizable glasses that she took from her sister Toko, by the way. She will come back to talk with him for a week and then will vanish for a while. Though the time was short, she made such a big impact on Shiki's life by giving him an explanation on his powers and general advices. In epilogue, she comes back years later after the event of Tsukihime. Shiki is now 17 and they reenact their first meeting. They discuss, advices are given, and Aoko vanishes again. The way the scene is just a reflection of the prologue is so freaking good. And the fact that you have to finish all the other routes to see Aoko again should be enough of a proof that she's the true best girl. The prologue scene seems to be identical in the remake, so I'm looking forward to it. Also, special shout out to the parodies of the scene in Carnival Phantasm. Those are just perfect. This is a big one. After losing someone she cared for in a battle, Aoko is now ready to use a true magic, the ultimate form of mystery she inherited from the Aozaki family, and to finally become the 5th magician. She activates the magic named Blue. Suddenly, she can now manipulate time, and she does so by immediately negating a death, and more importantly, she adds 10 years to herself. She now harbors a new outfit and her hairs become red. Finally. To get why this is so important, you have to know that young Aoko as she appears in Mahoyo is pretty different from Tsukihime Aoko we know. And that both in appearances and personality. The Aoko from Mahoyo is bratty, often angry, calculating, and straight up mean at times to people, including to her co-protagonist Sujiro. She also admits to not care about people that much, even though she's still nice deep down. She's different, you know. While Aoko, both in Tsukihime and Melty Blood, appears to be a free-spirited, easygoing, but somehow eccentric woman.
明日は明日の風が吹くってね。トランク一つの気ままな一人旅だからさ、行くあてなんて初めっからないんだな、これが。
Her interactions with Shiki shows that she's caring and loving with other people too. So at first, when reading Mahoyo, people can be surprised at the contrast between the two of them. I sure was. Why does she have brown hair? Why is she so different? Is it because she's younger? And if so, what happened to make such a huge difference between her 17 and 27 selves? Or is it straight up because she's Aoko from a different timeline? Then redshift happens. Super Aoko, like some Japanese fans like to call that form, represents the first step in closing the gap between Mahoyo's Aoko and the original Aoko. And this is a big thing. Her outfit being a modern take of the original white tee and jeans elevates the drip to a whole new level. That form might be an indication of things to come for Aoko and how the change actually happened. Well, we probably will be dead before the Mahoyo sequels comes out, but that's the best thing we have for now. Again, I blame FGO on that. And that's it for that top 5. Subscribe for more Melty Blood and Tsukihime related content and tell me in the comment section what is your favorite Aoko moment. Thanks for watching, bye!